Morning, my name is Mitoparam Ninyiwa. I'm here to teach about alphabets, numbers, and shapes, which usually help learners at school or people in life. So now I'll start by presenting alphabets. So these are my alphabets from A to Z. To Z. So these are my alphabets. So now alphabets actually they really help us in life and also uh to students alphabets help them to create words, read, and it also helps people to communicate, write thoughts and ideas. And it also helps in educational and literacy, which people can read, write, or accessing knowledge. So the other thing that you can use alphabets for is for preservation of language, which include cultures. We are able to speak other languages using alphabets by pronouncing the words that they made through their alphabets. So every language that you speak, every word that you say in any language, it uses alphabets. So now the other thing is it also helps us in technology and data for communication and computer and digital, whereby in our computers we use alphabets to, what can I say, to print information or to write something. And it also helps people to write books, which people use the books to read stories. Alphabets help us a lot in life and also help students to know more information, to read, to write, everything. So now, and it also helps us in cognitive development, which helps us in aid memory. To remember something, you remember with the alphabets. I can say you use words which are made by the alphabet to remember something. Let's say I could say, last year, I think we did this and this and this. We are using alphabets. I mean words which are created by alphabets. So the next thing will be what is this called? Alphabets are also used to create words which name brands, businesses and everything. Words are everywhere. Like example for this, Typec. We used alphabets to make this word Typec. So now even brand car names, they are words which are made by alphabets. So alphabets play a very big role in everything in life. As I'm talking right now, I'm talking with, I'm speaking words which are made by alphabets. So alphabets really play a big role in our lives. So the other thing that I'll present is about numbers, the importance of numbers and how it helps learners or people in life. So those are my numbers that I created. Also, it's attractive and realistic. So these are my numbers. It's 1 from 10. So numbers in life help us in actually in to students. Students there are students who do measurement at school. It helps them to count money, organization and structure whereby we create numbers, addresses, dates, and schedules. So now I'll start again. So numbers help us in measurement. It helps us to measure distances, measure something like shapes and everything. Numbers really play a big role. And also money, to count money, to finance everything. And also in our bank accounts, we use numbers to count our money. Also in computer and digital to type things, and also in maths to make maths formulas and everything. We use numbers. So the other thing is that numbers do is to create phone numbers. We use numbers to create phone numbers, addresses. If a learner is learning how to do addresses, like street number or house number, we use numbers. Dates, like today it's Monday. No, not Monday. Like today is the 23rd or 25th. We use numbers. So numbers really play a role in lives and also help learners through mathematics, count, and structure many things in life. Like what can I say? I can give an example of calculating things. Like there's a subject called mathematical literacy where they calculate tax, tariffs and everything. numbers are used there to calculate those things. So numbers really play a very good role. And also counting people, counting everything, any object, numbers are there. To make formulas, numbers are there. To measure something, numbers are there. To calculate area, to calculate space, we use numbers. So numbers really do play a role in people's life, and also helps learners more to know things through numbers. The other thing is I don't think there's another thing. So the other thing that will present is some shapes like semicircle, circle, triangle, square, rectangle, oval. Those are my shapes. Those are my shapes. Also are colorful. So now shapes to learners, it helps them to convey information quickly, and also to people. We use shapes to, what can I say? Uh to identify objects, actually. Yeah, to identify objects, and also to identify tools, to identify symbols of by their shapes, and also signs like stop sign. A stop sign has a, is it, yeah, a hexagon shape. It also we also use shapes to do space, size, to calculate area, volume of the shape. Yeah, we identify. And also in design and art, to make fashion like this, but it doesn't even give an example of design something, but it does contribute in designing something, being creative, and yeah, fashion and architecture also. And also navigation and mapping, shapes are used there to for map signs, and the map graphs, to draw graphs, and also directions. The shapes show turn left, turn right, yeah. And also in locations, shapes do contribute in that a lot. So shapes to help us in life, and also help students to identify things, objects, tools, everything. uh, Shapes to contribute knowledge to people or learners. And the other thing that we can use uh, on the shapes, but here I included two things. It's shapes, but they have colors, and also colors. I can i can present something about colors. Colors do really play a role in our lives. Red, white, blue, green, yellow, they help us in visual communication, help us convey information quickly. uh, for example, red people know it like it's for danger. So if you see any red sign somewhere, you just know that there's danger. But green is green. Green is for to go. You can see on the robots, red it means stop, it means there's danger, and green means you can go. So the other thing about colors, it helps us in learning and memory, using colors learning materials, and also can improve attention. It attracts, colors to attract, and it also contributes in emotional impacts, like mood and emotions. Like for example, blue mostly is for calming. And maybe I can say yellow, it feels cheerful and energetic. It makes it to be like energetic. I don't know if you understand, but it does contribute on that. So blue for calming, and yellow for cheerful and energetic. And using colors in learning materials can improve attention and comprehension and recall, especially in learners, a lot. Colors do contribute. And also in art, if you're designing something, it must have a colorful. Like, have you ever seen those colorful clothes? They are designed using shapes and also colors, which makes it very beautiful art or design fashion. They really contribute a lot. Colors in life, and also to identify something, to see, to be attractive, to make us feel like, to feel life. Colors do that. And also colors to contribute in creating colorful things, and also important things like in our country, to make our flag, like example of an African, a South African flag. We use colors, or any other flag in any country, we use colors. which make it attractive, and to identify it through colors. We can identify this kind of flag using the colors, like a South African flag, which has many colors like yellow, blue, red, green, black, yellow, white. It does contribute. And cultural meaning, cultures believe in colors that this color means whatever in their culture. So thank you for listening to my presentation about shapes, numbers, alphabets, and colors. Until I see you. Thank you very much. Bye. My name is Nitapiwa Ramninyewa.